Good evening, viewers. The first instance court sentenced Kim Keon-hee, wife of former President Yoon Suk-yeol, widely known as V0, the so-called pinnacle of power, and who described herself as a person of no real significance, to 20 months in prison. The prosecution demanded 15 years, 180 months. Her sentence is 1/9 of that. The court acquitted her of charges tied to Deutsche Motors stock manipulation and Myung Tae-kyun's polling, but found her guilty of bribes linked to the Unification Church. Park Eun-chae reports on the trial results of Kim Keon-hee.
After 5 months of investigation, Kim Keon-hee was sentenced to 1 year and 8 months. Among the 3 charges, Deutsche Motors stock manipulation, Myung Tae-kyun's polling, and Unification Church payments, the court found her guilty only of brokered bribery. A Chanel bag worth 12 million won and a Graf necklace worth 62 million won were deemed valuables she accepted knowing they were tied to Unification Church ties.
The court judged that the defendant, having recognized the nature of the solicitation, received the necklace from Jeon Sung-bae the following day through her brother-in-law, and therefore accepted it as compensation for brokering the request.
From the start of the trial, the court cited ancient Chinese philosophy and Han Feizi to stress equal application of the law, saying the First Lady is a symbolic figure with significant influence over the president.
The application of the law should have no exceptions or discrimination for those in or out of power. Likewise, the presumption of innocence and favoring the defendant should be upheld.
However, the court sternly criticized her for misusing her position for personal gain and for failing to reject numerous expensive luxury items tied to requests, instead focusing solely on adorning herself. Kim Keon-hee's guilty verdict, alongside Yoon Suk-yeol's, marks the first instance of a former presidential couple facing concurrent prison sentences. MBN News, Park Eun-chae.